friend, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today is Beauty and the Beast update number 8. So this is a Fantastic Ladies collaboration focusing on Beauty and the Beast, and I've been making great work on this particular project. Last update was kind of a sad one. I didn't have any new roll-ins last month, and it was looking like that was going to be the case for today. However, I do have an unexpected goal met, so we get to roll something in, and it's not the item I thought it was going to be. So let's just dive into everything. As always, I'll go from the oldest prompt to the newest prompt. So the longest standing item is my Nars blush in Orgasm. You're seeing where I was on this last month. I had rolled this in for a hefty 100 use goal for the prompt of chip for broken packaging. And as you can tell, my packaging just kind of comes apart on us here. So broken packaging has worked for a lot of those prompts. I still needed to reach for this 28 additional times since my last update, which I managed to do. I wasn't expecting to reach for this 28 times, but I did. So I actually hit my 100 use goal, and this is my item rolling out. Now, last month I talked about repressing. Clearly I haven't done that yet, but I am so close on a side pan there and a side pan over there. A couple weeks ago, I was showing this to my husband. He's like, look at the pan expansion. And he's like, that's not a pan, that's a mirror. Which, I mean, it's getting pretty big. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is once I do hit those side pans, just because they're so close, I'll probably at that point chunk it up, do the repressing, all of that fun stuff, because it is so close. And it is honestly difficult to use. I am wearing it today, but I still love this. And now that I've got like this much progress, part of me is like, let's just finish it. Let's get it done. And the other part's like, no, don't finish this. I like this a lot. I mean, I could repurchase, but like, I got so many other blushes. So this is actually the surprise. It's going to be rolling out, which is in some ways good because that is, like I said, the item that's been in this project for the longest time. Let's talk about Lumiere, a highlighting product. So I had rolled in this Profusion highlight. It's, wow, very shimmery. This is a shimmer highlight. It's a golden shade. Yeah. My goal on this one is to hit pan. And now that we're in like summer dog walking season, yeah, this has kind of been one of my go-tos for doing my makeup for the dog walks. Because, you know, this is just a cheaper highlight I got in an advent calendar rather than some of my nicer, more expensive highlights. But I do like this one. So it's great for the dog walking. I do use it as an inner corner highlight as well on the eyes and under the eyebrow. So when we get into the progress, that's where you're probably going to see the most visible. My goal is to hit pan. And the pan is probably going to come from trying to use it as an inner corner. Since my last update, I've reached for it 14 times, bringing me to 25 uses in the project, so much better. And this is where I'm at now. So you can kind of see, like, for my smaller eyeshadow brush, I'm definitely going around the edges. And the biggest dip is actually on this side right over here. I'm trying to avoid it. I don't just want to hit pan, because, like, especially for an inner corner highlight, that seems really easy. And then obviously when I'm using my big highlighting brush, it's just kind of dabbing it middle-ish or so. Really good progress on this one. Over the next month, we're going to still have fantastic progress on it as well. And we'll see. We will see if I hit pan on it. We'll see how much I try to avoid hitting pan with the eyeshadow brush. So we'll see how that goes. But some good progress there. Next was Belle, so something unique in your collection. So I have 2 contours, 1 powder, 1 stick. So this is the Mischo Beauty Contour Stick in the shade Light. I have used this a lot. I've also reached for this one 28 times, bringing me to 86 uses in the project. This is how much I have left. So you'll see there's a little bit of some movement, so I'm now down to the red line on this one. It's going well. Not a whole lot else to say about it, but like sometimes it does give more of a bronzier look than I want, but I've been making good progress there. All right, Maurice. So one of the options for Maurice was to go for something newer in your collection. So this is the Mary Kay Scented Hand Cream in Coconut Mousse. Although this was newer into my collection, it's a hand cream that's a couple years old. This is what I was trying to empty for this update. Yeah, I know. I knew it was too ambitious. But I was here, and now I'm down to here. So I was pushing it really, really hard. This is a nice, yeah, light coconut-esque kind of scent. Not the most hydrating. I do prefer the Bath & Body Works, but it's fine. I'm enjoying it. I'm still reaching for it. Great for the summer, but hopefully next time. All right, Lefou, a supporting item. So a primer is always something that's going to help support the makeup look. I never used primer on its own without foundation. So I had rolled in the Dewy the Gods Tahitian Breakfast Dewy Collagen Face Primer. This is now either close to expiry or expired at this point, but it's still doing really well. So I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it really hard. Since my last update, I've reached for it 30 times, bringing me to 64 uses in the project. And that's almost full bottle. There was a couple uses on it. So really good progress. I was all the way up here, and now I'm all the way down here with those uses. So getting really close. I'm about 70 uses deep in the bottle. We're almost there. So this is the very fun part of the video where we get to roll in a new replacement. So with the help of my Tiny Decisions app, we're going to randomize one of the few remaining prompts in this project. And as you saw, I got Gaston. Gaston is something you want out of your collection. For whatever reason, you just don't want to have it. You don't want to be around it. Maybe Gaston's a little annoying for you, whatever the case is. It can be a sample. It can be whatever. So what I decided to do is I grabbed one of those items that I know I'm just not going to remember to reach for. I've got lots of lip products. I want to get that collection down, get it a little bit more manageable, because I don't want lip products going bad. And this is a lip balm I'm probably not going to reach for unless it's in a project. This was in one of the advent calendars I unboxed in December. This is from Verso. This is their lip balm. This has 4 milliliters of product in it. Now, I am still working on the one. It is the Bali balm. That's kind of been my overnight lip mask. I won't have it done for Pan for Walt Disney. I'll keep working on it, but you don't always want the pot is the thing. Because I had to depot it because Willow chewed it up. So I'm going to roll in this little lip balm. It's starting way down here. Again, it's only 4 milliliters. It's not something I'm super excited for, but I do want to try it and play with it and hopefully fall in love with it. So that's why I'm rolling this one in for Gaston. Right? I want to decrease the size of the lip product collection. I'm going to forget about this compared to other things, so let's get it used up. In terms of goals for next month, these two. So the Dewy the Gods Primer, the Mary Kay Hand Cream. Again, we've got that much product left on these. So these are the two I'm going to focus on and then be really running out of prompts. So who knows? This may have either more long-term items rolled in for the rest of this project, or we might have a finale early. We'll see what happens. But that's where we're going to leave the 8th update for Beauty and the Beast. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe so you don't miss my next update or any of my other pending content. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.